right, this makes number 18. Something got him across there, but I missed one right before I caught this one that was a little bit bigger. Anyway, I'm back in Blake. Man, it has been a phenomenal day. All right, this makes number 19. Number 19. Oh my gosh. Man, I've got this one little honey hole that I'm throwing to almost the same spot, and they're sitting all over. They're hammering it. All right, here's number 20. Number 20 is in the boat. Same spot. Oh my goodness, crazy, crazy. All right, this makes number 21. 21. All right, it's a little dink. That's number 22. All right, number 23. 23. I really think I can get to 30 again today. It's still fairly early. What's going on, fishing friends and family? Hey, you're watching East Texas Fisherman with Steve Porterfield, putting some little dinks in the boat this morning. This makes number 10. Anyway, I'm back out at Lone Star this morning, and I'm not real happy actually. My weather app said it was supposed to be 10 to 15 mile an hour winds today, and I was going to fish with a friend out of the kayaks, but I chose not to because I thought the wind was going to be really bad. And I got out here this morning, and there's a little bit of breeze, and that's about it. But typical, I've got to quit looking at my weather app. It's done that to me before as far as the wind, but yesterday was brutal. I was out on Lake Athens, and the wind was just, oh, it was horrible, beat me to death. And I almost started not to even come this morning. I really debated it because I thought the wind was going to be real bad, but I thought, you know, I'll run out to Lone Star just to check it out. It's been a great morning. The fish, the bite is a little slower than normal, but I'm still catching fish. Like I said, that was number 10. Nothing big, just some probably about 3.5 is the biggest I've caught so far, but I'm still working on it, still early. All right, guys. I want to thank AFCO, and I want to thank Jesus for another day on the water. All right. Putting another one in the boat. Pretty good chunk right there. Pretty fat. Anyway, this is about the average size fish that I'm catching out here, and every now and then I'll catch a good one. Last week, I think it was last week, or the week before, I'm not for sure, I had a 6 and a 7. So anyway, nice little chunk. Basically, I'm just throwing I'm sitting in 6 feet of water, and I'm sitting on top of a little bit of scattered grass, and I'm throwing this chatterbait out, letting it sink to the bottom, and then I'm just slowly pumping it back to the boat. That's what I'm throwing. Now, this is not a jackhammer. This is not a $20 chatterbait. I get these at Academy, and I think they're about $5. So anyway, that's what I'm doing. Well, I should have left the camera. I should have left the camera running, because my next cast, I got another one. That other one made number 11. This is number 12. Ta-da. So, there you go. There's just a little sweet spot right here. I just call it 3. Now this one little spot. Just making the same cast over and over. It's kind of funny how they get in a little hole or around a little piece of cover, and you'll just hammer a few, and then you won't get bites for a few minutes, and come back and nail it again. All right, again, I should have left the camera running. I made 2 more casts and caught this one. So I'm going to leave the camera running for a few minutes, and let's see what happens. See if I can put one in the boat while I'm filming. All right, so basically, like I said, I'm in about 6 feet of water, and I'll be honest with you, I'm not working the bank. I'm working the middle of these channels. See, what happened was when the lake was real low, it pushed the grass, so the grass was out in the middle of these channels. And now that the lake is filled back up, the grass has not had a chance to grow yet back up next to the bank. So the banks are barren and the grass is actually out in the middle. And I think that's part of the problem. A lot of guys are coming through here, and I've seen them, and they're working the bank. And I'm sure there are some fish up there, but most of the fish are sitting kind of out in the middle of these channels around this submerged grass. And even I wouldn't have known that if I hadn't been down here when the lake was so low. So that's kind of what I've got going on right now. Let's see if I can't get another one right through here real quick. They're not big, but they're a lot of fun. They're, 2 to 3 pound chunks. And I do have my HydroWave blasted. I think that helps. I think it really helps get these fish moving. Like I said, I'm just throwing it out, giving it a second sink, and then just kind of slowly pulling it back, trying to keep it as close to the bottom as possible. And I've also got my rod tip down in the water to try to help it stay as close to the bottom as possible. Well, of course, now that I got the camera turned on, I'm not going to catch one right here. That's the way it works. Oh, yeah, there he is. Oh, that feels like a better fish right there. Oh, yeah, here we go. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, this feels like a decent fish. Come on. Wow, what in the world do I have? Oh, and he slung it off, man. I hope I got that on camera. That was about a 5 or 6 pounder right there. Wow. I'll have to go back and check. I had my back to the camera. I don't know if I got that or not, but wow. Dadgummit, I wish I'd have got that one in. Well, that's just aggravating, man. She jumped up and threw it right out here in front of the boat. It's actually the third fish I've lost this morning. I might should put a trailer hook on this. That's all right. So aggravating. Man, I wish I'd have got that one in. Oh, that's fishing. I'm gonna cast real quick. I'm gonna turn my camera off. This is the first place that I stopped this morning. I've still got 3 or 4 good spots to hit later on today, so we'll see what happens. There's a lot of fish back here in this little cove, though. You just get them to hit. All right, sorry guys, I gotta turn the camera off. I'm gonna go back and review it and see if I got that fish on camera. All right, look how pretty these fish are. They still have quite a bit of color. The water back here is not as muddy as the rest of the lake, so they're still in pretty good shape as far as their color. Nice fat fish. Anyway. God, this is so much fun. Oh, I love it. I love it. All right, guys, it is 9:54. This makes number 15. Man, they're hitting way better now. Sun's out, it's warming up a little bit, and they're crushing this chatterbait still. Guys, I hope y'all are having a blessed Tuesday. Hey, I want to thank you for watching East Texas Fisherman. I want to thank AFCO for the stuff. Man, I got in my order. And I've got a ton of new shirts and stuff that I absolutely love that I will make some videos on. I really appreciate them picking me up for their pro team again for another year. It's been great. And I want to thank Jesus for another day on the water. All right, number 16. Man, I might have a 20-25 fish day. It's still real early. It's only a little after 10 o'clock. So if they keep biting, I'm going to put quite a few fish in the boat today. Let's hope I can get at least one really good one. We'll see what happens. All right, this makes number 17. Still on the chatterbait.